Hey guys, Moki here with another video. I'm just out and about right now. I'm actually doing some grocery shopping, nothing too crazy, but I figured I would come out and just shoot something real quick because I've been in the urge to do another video, but something that I should talk to you guys about. So now that I can openly talk about my head injury that I received almost 2 years ago, December 23rd, 2020, ever since I injured my head, my life has like completely changed. Completely. So I've been wanting to do a video, but a lot has changed in my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, all them things. So I went out Friday night with my cousins, right? And we hit quite a few haunted houses, and it was so amazing and so fun. But after that caused me to literally be down for almost a week. Literally. I feel good today. And I started to feel better yesterday. Today is Thursday. I went out Friday, right? So almost a week of me just happened to be down bad in recovery mode, and recharging my batteries kind of thing, my internal batteries for real. That's kind of just like how my life is now. It's very sad, but it is what it is, right? Like this is clearly just my fucking life now. I take Botox, or I receive Botox injections. I take medication. There are so many things that I do to help relieve the constant pain that is in my head. And there has been progress, but after 2 years, we're still in the race. And it's very disheartening, but it is what it is. This is just clearly how my life is supposed to play out. And it's very annoying more than anything, just because, like, I mean, really, I've been down and out for 2 years, right? I've been under locks and chains, what feels like a prison, because I can't do things, and all these things that play a part. And if you hear my stomach, I do apologize. Like, nothing ever wants to work for me when I make a video. Nothing will ever be perfect. But so when the time comes, right, and I'm like, okay, I want to try this now. I want to see what I can do. I want to see what I can handle. And it's always fucking like the bare minimum, right? Like, who would have thought that one night out with my family would have caused me to be down for almost a week? Now, of course, did I know that? Yes. Did I expect that? Yes, because, you know, I recently also started like walking again, trying to get the energies up and trying to test my limits on what I can do and what I can't do. So like within the past month, I started like really focusing on just walking, not working out, not exercising, not running, just simply walking by myself at my pace, taking as many breaks as I want to. And I really do these in odd hours. Because I don't want to be around people. You know, too much noise causes a problem. Taking in too much at one time causes a problem. So, you know, it's just a lot of factors that play. And I noticed that when I would walk, the next day I would be down and out. And I'm not walking for long periods of time. I'm not. I'd probably spend an hour walking, and that's with multiple breaks in between the walking. But even then, the next day I would be completely out of work, just out. So going into the Spooky Friday, did I expect the same outcome? Yes. And I constantly tell people, I think I even said it in my video, I'm going to regret it tomorrow. Did I think I would regret it for almost a week? No, that was probably a little like, whoa, to me. But when you balance in like how many we did and how long the night was, I guess it makes sense. But what's disheartening about that is obviously that was not an issue before, right? Like, I'm 30 years old. I shouldn't have one night of fun and then be out for a fucking week. You know, so those things are very disheartening. But I am starting to finally feel better, which is good. I just wish it didn't take so long. But is there anything we can do about it? No. The only thing I could do to ensure that I'm not down for like almost a week, and I'm talking like down, like this entire week, it has been hard for me to get out of bed. You know, like that severity of down, like wake up, I'm fucking exhausted. Like I'm just drained. Like there was no getting out of the drain pool. Like I was just stuck in it. So with that being said, I don't know what I was going to say, but it seems like that's what it was. It seems that the only way I could ensure for it not to be that drastic is to continue to not have a fucking life. And I don't want that. You know, I served 2 years almost for not having a fucking life. I don't want to do that anymore. So, you know, it's like learning myself. And that's what this whole process has been for the past 2 years, is recreating myself and learning myself again and teaching myself things again. And so many obstacles that I have, you know, that I've had to get through, and I have to continue to get through just because my fucking head got injured. And it's crazy because when it happened, like, it's a deep dive into this shit, right? Like, when it happened, people told me I was faking. People told me I was blowing it out of proportion. People told me that it's not as severe as I made it out to be. And might I add, these are people that were co-workers and had no medical fucking degree in the slightest. So, you know, it was very disheartening to hear people say these things, because a lot of people are ignorant to traumatic brain injuries because they don't have them, or if they do, they're unknown about it because they're hidden injuries. You know, I don't have a fucking, you know, it's not like a broken arm. And that's what I told people throughout this entire journey of mine. It's not like a fucking broken arm where you can see the bone sticking out, you can see the stitches, you can see where they did surgery and they're piecing it back together. It's not like that. When you literally bruise and damage your brain, that's a whole different fucking spectrum than a broken bone. But anyway, I digress, because this deep dive of my brain injury is for a whole nother day. Okay, like that's probably going to be like my own little series here on YouTube, is going through all of that, because it's been one hell of a fucking ride. And let me tell you, it does not seem as if it is over. You know, I had to see therapists, I've had to see occupational therapists, I had to see speech therapists, I have my neurologist. I'm under the care of my neurologist still and my primary care. I got a fucking, I dealt with I don't know what you would call it, but like an emotions therapist. And now I'm going to see a psychiatrist, I think that's what the word is. So there's a lot going on, and there has been a lot going on from jump. You know, and that's why brain injuries they're a whole nother battle within themselves. You know, and you throw some emotional and mental damage on top of that, because all of that can stem from a brain injury. You know, you fucking get mentally wore out when you're like, what is life? What does my life mean? What's going to happen? What's going to happen to me from here on out? What's going to happen to my dreams and all this? And then that causes emotional problems with that mental breakdown. It's been tough. It has not been easy at all. Can I handle it a little bit better now? Kind of. I mean, I'm almost 2 years into the fucking game, so I would hope so. I would hope that I'm, you know, a little bit more knowledgeable and a little bit more understanding and a little bit more aware of things like that, which I am. But it does not make it any easier. My fucking stomach, yo. It does not make it any easier. You know, that's why my favorite times to come out is when the sun is not bright, because it helps. You know, I don't have to strain. I don't have to do all these crazy things. But it's just the way my life has played out. I've been wanting to do a video, and this is why I haven't. You know, I've been posting some clips to my MKGames channel. So if y'all want to check those out, please do. I have some videos scheduled to come out throughout the week. But obviously the one I want to focus on mostly is my main channel here, because this is where I thrive. Not that I don't thrive in gaming. It is, I do game. I love to game. I've always gamed. I game ever since I was a child. But of course I like to be interactive. And when I do my gaming videos, I don't interact. It's just strictly gameplay. No commentary, nothing like that. So it's different. This is more personable to me. And it's a baby channel, right? Because I just created it like a couple weeks ago. So it's like really new. But anyway, so when I sit here and I try to think, like it's all I've been doing all week is, damn, I want to make a video. What can I do? What can I do? Well, I can't go out because I don't have the energy. You know, I could go sit outside, but I don't have the energy. If I go outside to make a video, you know, it should be during the day so the lighting's good, but I don't want to be in the sun because I don't have the energy and I'm not feeling good and I'm hurting. You know, so there's all these factors that always play a part in my video making process now. And it's sad because, you know, just a couple years ago, I could fucking go work an 8-hour shifts, come home and pop a mukbang, pop a travel video and call it a fucking day. Now it's very different. And that's okay. That's cool. You know, I'll get to where I need to be at some point. The goal is to not give up, and I'm not going to give up. So I hope that's very understanding for you all. Clearly, this is a big thing that I've been waiting to dive into, and now I can, and it's great, and it will happen. I just really haven't had the energy to sit down and talk about it either, because I'm literally in it right now. So that's fun, and that's where we are. But I am going to go in and grab my groceries now, okay? And I love you guys, and thank you so much for the constant support. It means so much to me that y'all have really stuck through me through thick and thin, especially within these past 2 years. Like, no one's really given up on me, and I love that. You know, that's what matters most to me. Y'all have been patiently waiting this entire time, just patiently waiting, and I respect people like that, because patience is a virtue, and it's very hard. It can be very hard to obtain at times. So, with that being said, I will see you on the next video. Moki out. Bye.